Hi guys, it's Mrs. Barney again. How are things going? Up until now, I've got most things graded so far. So, if you check Skyward and you have an issue, you need to communicate with me or just turn in some things. So, here are the list of things I'm concerned about, and I'm putting them on this recording so that you can go back and look at them. So, first of all, there's the Born a Crime project. Yes, we did the Born a Crime last quarter, but I told you that the project would be on this quarter's grade. If you still want to turn it in, you can, but you will have to email it to me directly. There is not a Canvas assignment in this quarter for that project. So please email it to me directly, and I will give you credit. The second thing is, some of you I see have worked on week 2, but you haven't worked on week 1. If you didn't do week 1's work, you still can turn it in. Please go back and finish the work for week 1. If you didn't do week 2's work, you can still turn it in. You can do the discussion, you can do the video, you can do the Nearpod. All of that stuff needs to be done and turned in. I have left all of this stuff open so you can work on it. Journals. You have 2 journals that you should have in your English Google folder. You should have a writing journal and a book discussion journal. Those are two separate documents, and those are 2 documents that you will turn in at the end of the quarter. I'm not just asking for you to tell me a grade number this time. I'm asking you to turn in the document. So make sure you do them and you have them in your folder where you know where they are. These journal rights are worth points and you will need to get them done. They are not optional. They are required. Now, I graded a Nearpod this week. Some of you did part of the activities, but not all of them. You have to do all of the activities in the Nearpod to get full credit. If you went through the Nearpod and viewed it, but didn't do any of the activities, you didn't get any points because you have to do all of the activities. I get a report of how much you accomplished and how much you finished during that Nearpod, and that is what you get for a grade. So you need to do all of the activities in any Nearpod that you do. I know this is overwhelming for some of you. I'm trying to remind and be accommodating and work with you. However, you have a responsibility as well. You have to get the work done. The load for my class is not a lot, but there are things that have to be done and turned in. The journals are one thing that you will be turning in, but later. So make sure you have them done. And if you'll do them as we go, it's not going to be a huge deal at the end of the quarter because it'll already be done. I am leaving assignments open till the end of the year. If you do it late, that's not great because you will have zeros on your report card, on your Skyward until then, but it's okay. Remember, my goal is for you to be successful. I know many of you have responsibilities beyond just school. Some of you just have no schedule and your self-motivation is out of the window. Some of you are on the ball and on top of your work. I bet the last group of students are less stressed than the rest of you. But do a little work at a time. Do a little work at a time. Eat this elephant a bite at a time. But do it. That's the best advice I can give you. Heads up, move forward. Start now. Do your best. Be a grizzly. Do it. Thanks. Bye.